podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple. They're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities. To wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
You're going to leave to get another guy and go through the same thing.
Hold on a second. Welcome to the Black Male Podcast. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am, and he got me again. But I don't care. I mean,
We are episode 159.
Is it?
Yeah, man. We shining, bro.
How about that?
We shining out
That
there.
shows consistency,
Yep.
resiliency.
Yes, it is. And all the Z's.
Yeah. And whatever else rounds with it.
Let me ask you a question. All right.
Uh-oh.
I'm
going
gonna
to start off with the question.
No.
That's when it gets real. When
It's a
we start
family.
off.
It's a family question. So,
This ain't a family show.
I know, but it's a family question. So, a family member who's now
Focus.
22. They're staying with their moms, right? Staying with their moms. And they burned a couple of bridges. They burned some bridges.
For me, it's
So now moms said, I'm moving. I'm going to go live with my new partner, and we're out. You got 30 days to figure out what you need to do.
okay.
You are working, but you got 30 days.
All right.
You didn't take heed. You was disrespectful throughout the process.
All right.
You don't like mom's new partner, but mom's gone.
It's none of your business.
I say the same thing. Mom's gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mom got to live her life. She done raised you. Mom, did everything.
And he or she needs to live
Right,
their life as well.
Right. So
Yes.
now 30 days is up. 30 days is pretty much up.
Day 31 is rough.
So now you calling everybody trying to see if you could come stay with them.
On day 30?
Yeah, pretty
What
much.
happened on day 10?
Day 28. Day 28. You calling
What happened
everybody.
on day 9?
You,
I might need some help to get my stuff popping. Got
You
any
call.
suggestions?
Fuck it. You call my mama.
No, she busy.
Mom been sick.
Leave her alone.
Yeah, mom been sick.
She's
She
not
been
an
down.
option. She's not an option.
You
I'll put you out.
you and mom's kind of did one time before. Mom's did.
Oh, you don't get a section.
Mom let you come back twice.
No, you don't come back.
So this the third time.
No. We're not doing that.
You hate to say you send me messages on the book.
Oh, no, not the book.
But you send it through a third party, and I don't follow this person.
we don't
so
do that. We don't do
I
that.
haven't answered the message.
No third
now,
parties.
You hit me personally, maybe we can have a discussion.
It's actually a good time.
You hit another person within the family that's a family dynamic, but then you tell them
Gotta cross my
you
leg
tell
on this
them that you thrive in struggle, so you just gonna struggle. You told them that first before you started calling everybody.
Okay, cop
So
out.
you say you thrive and struggle, so you're gonna be struggle because you don't have a relationship with them or, somebody else.
It's hard to thrive and struggle when you're homeless.
Right. So then you started tapping into everybody else. Matter of fact, you don't even ask my mom. You say, hey, could someone come pick me up at such and such? I need a place. You didn't ask. You didn't fix any of the issues that you had prior. You just say, hey, because you used to everybody jumping for you.
Okay.
Mom say no. You hit me. I ain't answer because it's through third party. You need to hit me direct.
Then what's the question? Because all
question
your
is-
answers are within the explanation.
Should I be that way, or should I just reach out and be like, what type of help do you need?
Should you be what way?
Should I just not answer the third party, or should I hit up the person because I know what they're going through and just say, hey, what's up?
Okay.
Or is everybody right for saying, hey, you got to figure it out?
You have a wife,
Yeah, man.
two kids,
2 kids in the house, yeah. I'm still helping my daughter, so 4 for 3 kids.
4,
So 4 people I got to deal with.
and you have yourself.
Yeah,
It's 5.
yeah. Okay, I get it. But
We can have a conversation,
right.
but I can direct you to things that might help you.
Right.
But you don't want help. You want somebody to do something for you.
Right.
Because if I have 30 days, if I'm seeking help, I might be calling you on day 2.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I done burned so many bridges. I need to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just lead me in the right direction? Because I'm really trying to get it right this time. I'm not asking for nothing, but I'm ready to put this work in.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk to you better on day 2.
Yeah.
Or even day 5. You need days to think about it.
You need 2-3 days to think about it. You're right. You need about a week.
Day 28?
Day 20, literally, day 28. Day 28.
Yeah. That's one of those.
Because it's not that
See
you
the name
can,
on the phone?
it's not that you can stay at the current place because the lease is up.
Bro, if you hit me from a
Lease
third
is gone.
party, there's a reason. Because you know I don't want to hear what you're saying.
Exactly.
Hey, they got a spot right here in Durham where people, they have the dorm-style environment where you get you a room. I direct you right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I do you one better. I cover the first month.
Right. Yep.
Because I know it ain't that much to
It
deal
ain't
with.
that much to deal with.
Ski used to be over there. But some of them guys lived there and got their life together and moved forward. Some guys have been there for a period of time. But when you burn bridges, man, you got to start from scratch. Like, I've hit situations where it was rock bottom from my perspective. Everybody's rock bottom is different.
Right.
But I never burned bridges. So I can go to my mother's house and crash for a few days to get my head right, eat a good meal.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Or I can call my brother and say, let's just go to lunch, man. I just want to clear my head. I can do that. Or I can borrow $100 here or there, whatever.
Sure can.
You know what I'm saying? So, because they know I'm not going to ask unless
You really
I'm asked. I've had situations where I borrowed money where I didn't ask, where a person was like, look, man, take this shit, and I'll tell you when I need it back. You know what I'm saying? So, burning bridges is serious business.
It's serious business.
That's a topic. That's
Yeah.
shouldn't be an uncomfortable conversation because some people burn so many bridges
But it
to
is.
where somebody needs to say to them, my brother, like,
Calm down, my G.
Or if it's a female, females burn bridges as well.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you love to chase,
Talking.
you love to chase them dramatic toxic guys.
Talking.
And the older you get, the more you realize them bridges are necessary, man. Them bridges are necessary. Them burning bridges is hard. It's easy to burn a bridge and it's hard to repair it.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because the people you're looking to for help as you get older, they got more responsibility now. It's not like when you're in your 20s where you could just lend somebody $20, $40, $50. All right, whatever. It's just me. I'm good.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or come by, you can share food, 10
Or
chicken
even
wings
camp
shared.
out at a nigga crib.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
lay on the
Because you ain't
couch
got
for a couple
you ain't got no wife, you ain't got no kids.
Yeah,
you come
but
post
when you start having family responsibilities and like I live by myself and I don't be wanting nobody in my house.
up. See?
I go see my mother 3 days a week. A lot of times I ain't there.
See?
What you gonna do when I ain't there? Nah, nigga.
And I damn sure don't want you fucking in my shit, bro.
Nah. You skeeting on my
I'm
wall.
the only one getting that off in here,
Yeah,
brother.
you jacking off on my kitchen
You
table.
don't pay
all
no
this kind of
bills,
stuff,
bro.
man. I don't care if you paying bills. Still mine. I've been paying them before you got here. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, because I had a partner. I said this, I had a partner one time. He ain't seen his kids in at least 20 years. Because he was with me in Maryland. He left. He out there in Vegas or whatever. If he listens to the show and hears me saying this, I mean, this ain't no shot at him. This is just facts.
Right.
I loved him like a brother, but it's like he out of pocket. He told me he had family here in North Carolina, and I'm like, where? And he gave me the location. And I was like, they ain't seen you in 20 years. So you just going to pull up on them? And he was like, I'll stay with you. And I'm like, you ain't got no car. He was like, I'll drive your car. And I'm thinking like, okay.
Whoa, you just volunteer me, my shit?
That's what I'm saying. But he the kind of brother, you'll go to work, and he'll come pick you up from work in your car with somebody else in your car. Because he'll meet people and just smoke with them.
Nah. That's not
know
adult
what I'm saying?
activity.
Well, when I was in Maryland, that's how I met a lot of people in Maryland through him. And a lot of people he met, that's how he met them. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, everybody's growth, and I had to tell one of my other Maryland partners, man, everybody's growth is on a different trajectory.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't knock anybody's lifestyle, but you can't bring it in my home. That's my space. So you gotta understand when you
I don't even want a bunch of random people at my shit.
Well, when you burning these bridges, people have a right to not want to try you again.
That's a fact.
The stove is hot. It's a certain level of heat. Some people maybe can handle that heat. Some people it's too hot. They won't even go in that kitchen. Some people can be in that kitchen when it's hot and still maintain. But they have every right, even if they can bear the heat of that kitchen, to not want to go in that kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you a hot kitchen, and most people just don't want to bear that heat. They'd rather sit in the air-conditioned part of the house and relax and chill. Like, your burdens are your own. This is the thing, level of accountability. I'm going to bring that word up again. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You have to have a level of accountability and realize the bridges burnt or bridges that you've burned. And when you get our age, the life you have is the life you create. And the obstacles in place or obstacles that you allowed to be put there. So you have to fight through those things, and it might take years. It's no different from changing your life from a health and wellness perspective. It's a progress. It's a progression. It's a journey.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you only build in increments. So rebuilding bridges, it's gonna be incremental. Cause that first good thing you do, you're gonna think everybody's supposed to praise you. Nah, bro.
Nah.
You got a long way to go.
That's
like what's a step program? How many steps it is? You gotta take them steps.
Yeah, sobriety steps. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you better off finding a place where you get you a little dorm.
Right.
I mean, even if you got a roommate for a while, you're gonna have to thug it out, man.
My thing is, you still
or find you a chick and act right.
My thing is this: you still of age where you can kind of take your ass to school somewhere, man. Get your little dorm life.
Hey, man, I damn sure try to go swim on campus with financial aid.
Yep.
Quick, bro.
Yeah. You ain't got nothing else going on. You working at McDonald's.
Bro, I pick a school.
Yeah, you working at McDonald's. You wasn't dumb. Maybe some of you was dumb. You wasn't dumb. You had the ability to go do something. But you chose to do nothing.
Fill out the financial aid forms and see what you can get, bro.
Right. But yo, let's get into the topic, man. I wanted to talk about this, and I'm gonna play the audio from this clip first.
I didn't know I had a drug problem till after I retired. And I never did any drugs during the season because we played until February. Right. I'm in the Super Bowl.
This
My
is,
birthday,
Michael
March
Irvin.
5th. I always had that one last hurrah, rah, rah. And then I'm training. I used to look at people like, man, I can't understand why y'all have problems. Stop it. You know, because I could just stop and go play ball and not worry about it. After I retired, I realized it wasn't that I was strong. I was just switching addictions. And if I had a real good month, I'm gonna work out real hard. After I retired, I had a good time. That's it. Let me get back in shape. So that's it. This will be the last weekend. So after about 3 or 4 last weekends, people were like, dang. It's about 3 or 4 months in. Then I realized I didn't know I had a drug problem.
So my discussion was Michael Irvin stated how he didn't realize he had that he had an addiction problem. And you think about it as sports players or just people in general. A lot of us don't realize that we might be addicted to certain things. We just, like he said, he changed addictions. We went from partying, drugging, and thugging to I'm playing football. That's gonna help me meet my high because I'm doing it at a high intensity. Like us, I'll say even me. I always used to say I had a non-addictive personality. And then as I listened to this clip and I started thinking about things in my past, I just switched addictions. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just go hard as hell in this one space.
Yeah, I remember when you said that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just always kept switching and reaching the high. And once I reached that high that I felt, I just switched to something else.
Most people don't think deep enough into that.
No, they don't. Yeah, it don't always be drugs. It don't be always liquor. It might be just chasing that thrill of the moment where you felt that what they call it, that cortisone high, that one high where you like, oh yeah,
the dopamine.
Dopamine. That dopamine high where you like, yeah, I like that. I like how that feel. And that shit is superficial than a motherfucker, man.
You know, we talked about this on the show before.
We probably have.
And you emphatically told me, no,
I didn't have an addiction.
Yeah, not me. Like I was the damn dummy.
Hey, man,
he was like, no, not me.
But once again,
bro,
that's that denial. You don't think about it. You don't think about it in totality. I think for me now, because I have more of a clear mind of self and body, when I listen to this person who was at a place where I visioned myself being, especially in sports, how he said how he maintained and how his party life was. I was like, oh shit. And then I started thinking of myself when I was in music, when I played sports, when that shit was taken from me. Then I got into music and how I met all these people, how I started doing this, that, and third. And then I think about how much money I had and how many people was around me, how that was fueling my shit. And then when I lost that shit, I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I felt a non-sense of purpose and things of that nature. And it was all It's all superficial thoughts, superficial thinking, superficial way of living, and then you start figuring out who you really are, and then you start making changes from there. But
people, addictive personality, people think of it as a bad thing.
Right.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Some people in addictive personality just, you don't take the time to sit down.
That's a fact.
Like my mother doesn't have it because my mother can just sit home, no TV on, nothing, do a word fine, and she's like, okay. You know what I mean? For a lot of people, you know, things have to go on. Like if you get into fitness, you just OD on it. You change your diet, you OD on it. Some people, when they start going to church, they just OD on it. You know what I'm saying? They just go from thing to thing to thing to thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if it's not something that's harmful to you, it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? If you can turn it into, you know, your education or your training or your health and wellness or, you know, taking care of your family, raising your kids, those are good things to have, you know, within your Rolodex of activity per day. But most addictive personalities don't do the good shit.
Nah, I don't.
Or they don't do it until they get old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
No,
you know,
right.
it's just a good conversation, man. I actually like Michael Irvin, man. He has a certain level of transparency, man, that makes him a very interesting character.
You
You
notice
can
as he
tell,
got
you can tell
older.
he's grown.
Yep.
You
That's
can
all
tell
I'm
he's
saying.
grown because he laughs at his former self. And I like myself personally, him being at the Miami football games. I think it's good for the young athletes to see him there. And he's wilding. He's having fun. And you look at him and you be like, man, I want that. Like, I want to be that age and still full of
And
life.
he's passing down knowledge.
Yeah, and he's on with Cam and them. And even though he's clowning and joking, every once in a while he'll say something. And you know he's been through it.
Right.
And it can be a lot of things, but he's been through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
man,
think it's
he was the
powerful,
playmaker.
man.
He was named the playmaker for a reason. When the ball touched his hand, something good was happening.
No, he was,
Something
he was
good
special.
was happening.
He was special.
That's
on
why
the
he a
football
Hall of
field.
Famer, man.
He was special on the football field.
That's why he was Hall of
Yeah,
Famer.
even special now. I like when athletes give back like that. And this is also the conversation basically we had when Jay was here. Giving back is more than just giving money, man. He gives back because he's there.
Yeah.
He's there, man.
I'll say this. I'm starting to like Shannon again. I think Shannon was so...
Yeah, I forgot about his nonsense. I forgot about it.
He was so full of himself at the height.
I think so.
Now that he's been knocked down a peg or two...
Addictive personality.
Even
He got
Nightcap
addicted
is
to it.
better. Even Nightcap is better now.
Everything.
Yup.
Look at the guests on Shay
Shay
Shay.
Shay, yeah.
I hate that Shay Shay name.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I said Nightcap.
Yeah, Club Shay.
That's why I said Nightcap.
Well,
I
Club Shay,
meant
a different
Shay.
show.
I know I meant Shay.
Yeah.
But I'm not. He need
I-
to call it all Nightcap.
He give-
Because I'm not never saying Shay Shay.
Okay.
I'm not
the
never. I
Nightcap
told you that the
family.
last time. I'm not never saying that shit.
Yeah, even the guests on that and the
It's been better.
conversation he has. Yeah. Well, I think he was grounded.
Yes.
You know, losing the money,
Mm-hmm.
the media coming after him, and losing other money.
Right.
I think he woke up. And
I like
more,
when him
more,
and
more like his true self.
him
right
and
now.
Ocho. I love how Ocho ain't abandoned him. He's still there. They still doing a good job. You know, Ocho got 30,000 jobs. You know, Shannon Sharp still doing his thing. He ain't like they ain't went to zero. He lost a lot, but he ain't went to zero.
Oh no, he's far from broke.
Shit.
But the deal he lost plus the money he had to pay that girl. That's still a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit. A hit is a hit.
hit.
Yeah, a hit is a
Still a
hit.
hit. But his relationship with Ocho, I like it. I like it.
Me too.
like
Me
it.
too. It had me rolling, man.
It's a good space.
Yeah, I agree.
They got a good
I
show.
damn sure agree, man. But yeah, I thought about that. Here's another thing I want to play. Let's play this. And this is somebody said the reason why some don't want to support the WNBA. That's what this is about. Give you a little heads up.
Oh, my WNBA diehards, let me tell you why majority of us don't support them. It's not because the games are boring. It's not because they can't dunk. It's not because they're women. And it's not because we're misogynist. It's because all of the top performers and all of the representatives of the WNBA that we see on a day-to-day basis are fucking douchebags. We've all seen the clip of a man walking up to Kelsey Plum asking to get his card signed, and she just goes, "That's not weird, man. It's not weird, gang." I'm a little turned off, I can't lie. I barely have to say anything about Angel Reese. She gotta be the most out-of-touch WNBA player I've ever seen in my life. Making claims that she's better than LeBron, but all of her rebounds come from her fucking self. And then a gang of WNBA players talking shit, and I'm not talking street ball talk shit, talking shit to middle schoolers and still losing, and then trying to use non-existent rep at clubs walking in front of people at the line talking about we in a W. We don't need no long. We shouldn't even be with them. Everyone keeps saying like, well, why don't we root for the underdog? Because the underdog, the true underdog in every situation has humility, and everyone that we see plastered on social media representing the entirety of the WNBA keeps preaching how they're better than NBA players and keeps lacking humility. They're arrogant. Nobody wants to root for that shit. If you got a problem with it, unfollow me, pussy. To all my
I meant to cut that part off. That end of it was real. It was live. But so when I thought about it, I was like, he was aggressive in his tone, but get past the aggression. He made some points, because when you sit back and you watch, like outside of Caitlin Clark, they say whatever they want to say about CC. I'm not a CC fan at all. But Shorty represents the WNBA in a manner that's very like, yo, I want to see us grow. Same thing with Asia Wilson. You don't never hear Asia Wilson really say anything bad about the W, or she's fan like favorites. Fans go up to them. Those two are actually being seen. But then you're right. When the Plum girl did that shit, she does that a lot. You are someone that's trying to grow your league. Sign an autograph. Her attitude is ass. It's been ass. Yeah. A lot of the NBA players, they don't want to sign autographs neither. But guess what they do? They do that shit. You can see Harden a lot of times don't want to sign an autograph, but he'll do it. At least for the kids.
Asia Wilson signs everybody's stuff.
She does.
She hugs the little girls.
She hugs the girls
with the girls.
She does.
She does all of that.
Her media presence, and you've said this a lot of times while I try to defend her in some sort, it's trash. Sometimes she could just shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Who? What's her name? You just talked about Angel Reese. Sometimes she could just shut the fuck up.
I've been saying that forever. I'm like,
that's
Angel Reese, I believe Angel Reese is probably a good person.
Mm-hmm.
It's just she says whatever's on her mind, bro, and you always can't do that.
Bro.
You're not a top 5, top 10 player in the league, but you're a top 5 marketable athlete, though.
Yes.
They're not the same. And I don't mean that as an insult. I'm just saying you be on the court demanding for the ball and then shoot an air ball and then get mad at your teammates. Like, and your team is totally dysfunctional. So I kind of give you a pass. You go on another team, because that whole squad is dysfunctional. So maybe it's not you. You know what I'm saying? But even on your podcast, you said you've been fine all your life and you can't stop being fine. Yep. There's a better way you could have said that.
That shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know what you meant.
Right.
Okay, because I'm analytical. So wait a minute, I can't say I know what you meant. I'm going to think I know what you meant.
I think I understand where you're coming from.
You know what I'm saying? I hope you're coming from where I believe you're coming from.
Right.
Let me say that.
Right.
And I'll give you that because you're still young. But you're giving people ammunition to come after you. Repeatedly, man.
All the time. Regularly.
Every time we had this conversation that we give her a pass, and we're nobody. We just have a podcast.
Right.
You do something else.
She does.
Or you say something else.
That's not needed.
Now, it's unfair to say she don't work on her game.
No, we're not talking about that. We're just talking about personality.
No, she said that. I like that she said that.
Right.
You can't say that just because she has a podcast, but she's getting paid good money to do the podcast.
Right.
Her shoes sold good numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, she could be partly a victim of her successes as far as revenue because she's making good money.
Yeah.
I just think she needs to go to a different team. I just think she needs to go to a different team and be around some adults. Cause
the shoes didn't look bad neither. The shoes actually kind of fire.
Yeah, I mean,
you got some fire Reebok.
I'm happy for the WNBA as far as the endorsements they're getting or whatever.
And the visibility.
They need just like artists in hip hop, man. They need some artist development, bro. They get in the media, they just say the craziest shit. Asia Wilson's always laughing and joking and, making the media laugh. And,
right, and that's good.
The Feesia Collier, she said what she said about the owner and everybody got behind her.
Yeah.
I think she just got fed up because she never says anything bad.
Right. But she is the player rep. So
but she said it in a classic way.
Yep, she did. She did.
But the names that you said, Angel Reese, Kelsey Plum, put Sophie Cunningham on that list.
Yep,
Sophie Cunningham is out of control.
Yes.
I love watching her play, but as soon as she got a little bit of popularity, now Netflix has a documentary coming out for her.
Yeah.
So I'll say this. This is a question to you. Anybody watching? This is just to you. If a person like Sophie Cunningham that doesn't even start, that's not an all-star and probably will never be an all-star. With her antics and how she dresses, which is nothing wrong with it. She's a fashionable person. And the appeal she has, carries herself a certain way. Now she has a Netflix documentary. People see that. Why do you think they're not going to follow that path?
Yeah, they definitely going to follow
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Asia Wilson can be a respectable person because he's one of the best to ever play the game.
Yeah, she is definitely.
So it's kind of cheating. I don't know why Kelsey Plum has that attitude. I mean, come on. That might be why she had problems with her husband. I don't know. Like, her attitude is just disgusting.
Look at him. As soon as he got back on the field, finally after 2 years, he went out there and went to work.
I mean, his problem was never he couldn't play.
That's true, but he went to work.
She might have been the problem in his life as well. We
I was
never know.
I was so happy to see the boy back on the field. He went to
him
work.
retiring was ass. Bro, you young. Get out here and play, man. This is what you do. You play football.
And he came at the right time for the Giants.
But
they lost neighbors.
I do like the WNBA product.
Yeah, we all do. Not knocking that.
When the Aces traded Kelsey Plum, you know, her personality might be that. You know what I'm saying? Because
right now the Aces look like they're gonna win the chip for the W.
Yeah.
They look like they're gonna win.
I like the product.
So
I
with
do
Asia winning the MVP, and if she fuck around and win the chip, she probably gonna win MVP of the finals. That's a trifecta. That's the golden crown right there.
Now, from his perspective, I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. This is my biggest problem with Facebook because now everybody sees your posts when it starts getting engagements. Lately, I've been getting a lot of racists. Yeah. And a lot of people that hate the WNBA, right?
Yeah, right.
And my thing is, for you to adamantly just hate something to where you have to type on your phone or your keyboard some old negative shit. Yo, you just a small person. It's just period. Because if you don't like the WNBA, just don't watch it.
Hey, man, we living in a world now where that shit is.
So you sitting here just wanting these young ladies to fall and self-destruct.
Hey, bro,
and then having conversations about everything negative about them.
Right.
Just don't watch it because we didn't always watch it.
No, we didn't.
And we didn't say nothing about it. Matter of fact, I don't know how many years we've been podcasting, but when we first started podding, we was not watching the WNBA.
Not at all.
And we never mentioned it one time.
Not once.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been stopped watching that shit for a long time because it was good at one point and then it just got real shitty.
I liked it because of the Olympics and I watched all these girls in college. And
it just got real shitty. But then the college game got so much better on the women's side. The college game for the women's side has always been good, but it got so much better out the blue. I was like, God damn, why the college girls been so? And you know what it was for me? Watching, and she's been coaching this team for a long time though. Watching South Carolina's coach, how she groomed those. She's been coaching that team for a number of years, but watching how she groomed them. Me too. Watching how she groomed these players, watching how things progress. You know when I stopped watching WNBA, to be honest, when I felt like old girl that played for UConn, what's her name? Diana Taurasi. I feel like she's just been in the league way too long. It got to a point where like, yo, fam, I don't want to see you no more.
Yo,
you know
I'm so glad she retired.
Me too, bro. She was in the league to me 5 years too long.
She played like 30 years.
Bro, just too long, fam. I remember when she went, because Sue Bird was one of my favorite players.
You know the team got better when she left.
Way better. I know. Sue Bird was one of my favorite players, especially in college. Sue Bird was
nice.
Crazy. So when she went into the W, I watched her. Like, yo, I went to a Sue Bird game just to watch. I'm like, went to a W game to watch Sue play.
You can't talk about women point guards,
bro, without talking Sue Bird.
Bro.
So when Diana was remember, Sue Bird and Diana was on the team together when she left. When she left to go to the W, Diana kicked ass for UConn for what, a couple years, because they won damn near every year. They at least went far every year she was there.
Man, Connecticut was always cooking,
right? So when she went to the W, I was like, oh shit, that's my new player to watch, Diana Taurasi.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like, yo, fam, I'm tired of seeing her. Son. It's like, because it wasn't about her game a lot of the time. It was about her old ass antics, but like she was like the old woman.
Yeah,
I
didn't like her personality either. She was getting flagrant fouls and just pushing people over.
She was doing the most,
all kind of stuff, man. And I think one of the girls she like kissed at her or something. Like all that.
It was just the W was whack for a little while, man. Because even what's the tall girl that got locked up in Russia? What's her name?
Oh yeah, she don't play with
Brittany Griner.
No,
I thought you were I'm talking about Griner. Now I'm talking about Griner. She didn't play enough for me to even care nothing about her. Brittany Griner, I ain't like nothing about her game.
She's not good no more. She's really not.
I don't think to me she was never good.
She's just big and goofy.
See,
Talking about she could beat DeMarcus Cousins. But she's another person.
DeMarcus laughed at her.
But see, she's another person that turns people off to the game because I hate when they compare themselves to the NBA product.
Just don't do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan of the product, but so many times when these women talk, I'm like, damn, I wish they would just not say that.
Just play.
So many of them get in front of the mic and say, but you never hear nobody from the Aces saying no crazy shit.
Asia did that one time on Josh Hart in the podcast. I
But
know.
that was away from the league.
I know I tried to defend it, but
that was away from the league.
Truth be
She's
told,
bugging.
Josh Hart would have busted her ass.
Yeah, but they were on a.
Josh Hart 6'5".
Listen, let me say it like this: they was on the show clowning, and I take it to her just being
Yeah,
funny.
they're just playing. Yeah.
I hope so, because you're not beating Josh Hart.
Hart's 6'5".
Josh Hart is not ass, yo.
He can hoop, bro.
All you got to do is go to the basket.
That's it. He said I'm strong.
And then you're gonna make Bam want to
He's
fight
like,
her.
I'm way stronger than you. Like,
Josh Hart is way stronger than half of the league. Like, Asia, I love your game, baby, but come on.
Man. But you're right. The Ace, you don't really hear much from the Ace. There's a lot of teams you don't really hear much from, but I don't know, man. W could be.
I think a lot of those personalities are gonna be overshadowed. Paige Beckers is a good personality.
Right.
I think when Juju gets there, she's a good personality. I think that's gonna sweep some of this other stuff under the rug, man.
Yeah,
and hopefully everybody else just jumps into it.
I agree.
You got a good product, man.
It is a good product.
Don't
fuck
tarnish
up.
it, man. Don't tarnish it with that trash. The trash attitude some of y'all got.
I agree. Man, let's jump into music, man. Let's jump into music. I think you put some pretty good topics in here for the music segment, man. I got to give it to you, man. I'm gonna salute you, man. Give you your flowers. You've been on point with these topics, man. Do you feel the emotion and soul that define classic R&B is missing from today's music?
On a mainstream scale, and then I don't even know what's mainstream anymore. We always talk about that. Like, what actually is mainstream right now?
Mainstream, man.
Like, what is it?
It's different now.
Is it what?
Nah.
Like, you have to really be Indiana Jones to find good music.
There's no mainstream.
You got to be Indiana Jones to find good music. You really do. You have to keep up with
You
the
think
concerts.
so?
Yeah, you got to keep up with the concerts. I'm talking about people our age.
Okay.
I mean, young people, they're on their phones all day, YouTube, whatever. I guess they discover stuff through TikTok, things or whatever. But everybody's music isn't TikTok friendly. When you're talking about soul music, I don't know if soul music is even popular on TikTok. It's mostly like the dance stuff.
Right.
Or whatever. And, but
I mean,
some of these artists.
Can't use TikTok as a litmus test for music.
I don't think so, but a lot of people do.
What's that like?
Some people find music on Instagram. When I look at different surveys that they've done, YouTube, some people find their music on YouTube. Some people are still in tune with local shows and things of that nature.
Right.
I haven't looked at those stats in a long time, but Winnie Day had posted it one time from a survey on where people go to find their music. And I listen to my son to find new artists, really. My son will tell me a new artist or something. I check them out.
Right.
Or you might tell me something. I think it's experiences too. I think a lot of soul music.
How did we find music back in the day? Because it was thrown at us by the labels. That's how we knew if music was thrown at us at the labels.
We didn't know that by then.
Right.
Then, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of money was thrown at radio stations to play certain
records, especially if
we
listen to certain top stations. If you listen to the radio now, they play the same 10,
I haven't listened to radio in so long.
See, they play the same 5, and that's what I'm getting to. So we can't. It's hard to compare then and now when it comes to finding music because look at the things you just said. I haven't listened to the radio in so long, so I don't listen to that stuff. Record labels are, for the most part, major record labels are, yes, they're still around, but they're not being looked at in the capacity that they once was because they don't throw as much money as they once was to making sure that certain songs stayed in our face. Like a Mary J. Blige in this era, would not be what Mary J. Blige was back in our era.
Do they still do the Quiet Storm?
I don't know. I don't listen to radio neither. So
okay. I was wondering. That was random. I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying. I used to be a Quiet Storm.
No,
VJ,
I said that because
I
would find new ballads and slow songs
off of there.
Quiet Storm.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna cut the radio on tonight, and I'm gonna see. I don't know if they do
because a lot of the stations that play old school, they play hip hop now.
Right. Mm-hmm. And they didn't used to do
hip hop from the 90s.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Because I listen to, when I'm in the car, I listen to satellite radio. So I listen to the Heat, or I listen to the Beat on satellite radio, Sirius satellite radio, and they play R&B all day. So they play nothing but R&B music, old and new. So that's all I listen to when I'm in the car. Or I'll jump on when the wife and kids ain't in. I'll throw on Shade 45 because they cussing. They can give me that hip hop feel. If you can, you get Rock the Bells radio on Shade 45. You get a couple of things on there where it's like, all right, cool. I get to hear some old school, and then I get to hear some new shit. Especially if DJ Who Kid is on, he be dropping some new joints. He dropped some new Busta Rhymes shit yesterday. That was pretty fire. That was actually fire, but it was Who Kid stealing it. He stole it. Yeah, so that's another thing. Bust, let Who Kid executive produce.
And I bet you that shit never come out.
Yeah, it's probably won't. Let Who Kid executive produce your project. Let him sequence and put the music together. But to get back at what you was talking.
Piggyback on that. Mm-hmm. I like Eric Roberson, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't really know Eric Roberson is. He's been independent forever. Does a lot of shows. I went to see him one time in Durham. It was a Japanese girl that was one of the opening acts. Mm-hmm. So she was fire. Mm-hmm. I mean, fire. Mm-hmm. Soulful. You would have never known it was a Japanese person. A little short Japanese girl. And I got on her mailing list, man. Yo, smooth music. Smooth. And it's like.
Who don't know Eric Roberson, though?
Just people know Eric Roberson. Because Tiff didn't know Eric Roberson. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Multi-platinum.
Eric Roberson's not multi-platinum. He's independent. He's never went multi-platinum.
He got some records.
He don't have no plaques.
He ain't got no plaques.
He's independent. He's always been independent. I don't think he has no plaques. He's just active. I don't think he got no plaques. I'd be surprised if he has any plaques.
Okay, good thing.
But he performs a lot in the South. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he goes to the West.
Okay.
I don't know if he goes to the West. And people that aren't tapped into music, they don't know who Eric Roberson is.
Go ahead.
But people I've introduced Eric Roberson to, know they like him or whatever. Yeah. But younger people, I don't know where they hear from him, bro.
Yeah, I don't know neither. Man.
But I do notice when I saw him at Motorco, I wondered in my mind, do these white people know who Eric Roberson is, or are they just music fans that just come to concerts? Because some people just go to concerts, like they don't care. Like I got a friend of mine in Syracuse. She'll just go to concerts. She don't care who it is. She'll just go.
Right.
She loves live music.
Right.
And I wondered that. But as the concert went on, I mean, they were into it, vibing, and
right.
I don't know what it is with white people. They are good at remembering people's lyrics. Like,
I mean, Eric been touring for a long time, and the only reason why I said it because I actually know bro personally, and I mean, he wasn't always bless you. He wasn't always independent either, but the music that he produces, what he does is. The boy ain't no joke.
It's quality product.
It's definitely quality product.
But he's consistent.
Yes, he is.
And that soulful sound. I mean, he had a dope. I said something about duets before. He had a dope duet with Layla Hathaway some years back.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I still play that on my playlist. I don't even know what year that was, but it was a while back. I still got that on my playlist. But it's a different level now with discovering artists. It's a different level with artists even promoting themselves.
It is.
So. He's been
nominated for a lot of Grammys. He hasn't won one, but he was nominated.
I'm careful when I say like definitive statements. Like it's easy to say, "Oh, nobody's making soul music anymore." We both know that can't be true.
Yeah, there's people still making.
There's always somebody making it, but it's not getting the same push. But
I think because of how music is today, it's gonna be a little bit different. It's a lot more search.
Well, I think people that put money behind music, I don't think they think Black Love will sell anymore anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like love music was like regular growing up. Like
right.
It wasn't even like a love song. It was like regular music. It was a good record.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? You had dudes in the hood playing slow jams at the house parties. You know what I'm saying? The life is different back in the day.
I got to think about because I don't want to totally agree with that, but
why not?
I got to think,
Old school parties when we was young, they played.
No,
I'm
talking
music.
about today. You talking about Black Love? They don't think it's marketable.
Black Love isn't really pushed the same as it used to be. You don't have TV shows with black couples and shit like that like it used to be. Even on commercials, they'll promote interracial relationships and LGBT.
That's marketing. That's how it is. See,
that's what I'm talking about.
That's falling for the marketing again. I think it's so easy. Everything is searchable. So
I'm not talking about searchable. I'm talking about what's in your face.
Right.
If you're talking about searchable, that's always different. You can search and find anything. I'm talking about what's put in the forefront. People are lazy. Ain't that many people searching for shit.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan of that blanket statement. So I'm not gonna agree with that totally. But I do agree TV wise they're not pushing. It's not been pushed. It's not because man everything black has been reality fights. That's why I'm not a fan of fucking Tubi.
Then you agree with me and saying you don't. That's what's being promoted. More often than not, that's everybody's palate. Everybody's not like us where they look at the bullshit and don't have to fall for it. Most people, that's their palate. A good percentage of people, that's the totality of their palate. What they see on their TV, what they see on social media. And a lot of people, Tubi is their regular.
Yeah.
And they don't even find the good stuff on Tubi. Because the good stuff on Tubi is like 5%. And then you got to search to find that. But more often than not, you're going to see some craziness. I'll use that word.
Man, fuck that platform. So,
okay, well.
But we're not about to speak on that shit no more. Get that shit a rest.
Put them in the box with Spotify.
Oh, yeah, but for me, Tubi has definitely been in that box. Spotify went in there. Well, Spotify went in there a few years ago. YouTube Music, that's probably all I use. I don't even fuck with Tidal like that.
No, I've been ending my Tidal because I don't want to pay for it.
Tidal it's not bad. It's not a bad platform. It just I just fall back with a lot of that shit, man, because you get caught up in purchasing and supporting a bunch of shit. It's like, you know what, man, I'm gonna chill over here YouTube. Somebody said something about Apple Music that made sense to me. They was like, yo, if you got an iPhone, why do you have to pay for Apple Music? And I was like, you know what, you make a fucking good point.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like
I have Apple Music 3 months out of every year because they'll do a 3-month plan.
Yeah,
where it's only like $8 or something.
Yo.
And then when that's over, I cancel it. I do it 3 months every year.
Yo.
Because I'm like, yeah, I have an iPhone. Why am I paying for this? Like, bro, like
they don't
man.
even give you a free version with commercials. They don't even give you nothing.
Yeah.
It's like,
right?
Let me get a commercial, nigga. I'll play shit. You can at least get Spotify and listen to commercials, even though I don't fuck with that.
I've never had Spotify like that.
You can get it and listen to commercials and still rock on.
Yeah.
If you got an Amazon account, you get Amazon Music for free.
Yeah.
Even though it's whack, that platform is trash.
I got a cousin that told me she uses Amazon Music because she told me she couldn't find my stuff, right?
It's on there.
Okay.
I check everything. Because I did your EPK, bro. I check everything to make sure everything is where it needs to be. And if it wasn't there, I'd have told you.
Let me tell you something.
Nigga, our podcast is on Amazon Music.
Since I've been dealing with Good Morning Music, bro, my shit is everywhere. It's at some places I didn't know existed. I have no place with them. Just like if I want to take it down on Spotify, it's going to be down. They handle their business over there. So when she said that, I was like, okay. Were you just looking up Corey Henderson?
right. That's probably what she did.
Yeah,
so.
dummy.
That's what she did. That's probably definitely what she did.
Thumbs down to you.
You got your music registered right the correct way. Right? You got Corey Henderson on there as registered.
Oh, the songwriter?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not. Come on. I don't have that much of a problem with my name.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I just tell my person.
I can't talk no shit. I ain't a fan of my name.
I just tell my person, if you're gonna start calling me Corey, you gonna have to be my wife. It's just where we at with this. You know what I mean? You playing?
Yeah. Told management to call it. Management don't even call you by that.
Nah, she called me that one time.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
In front of my mom's too. She was hilarious.
Oh yeah, well that makes sense.
Nah, no, it don't.
Sense. It makes sense.
Cut the eye ambulance.
Because it's with your mom.
Nah, try to be funny.
Gotta call you by your name with Mom Dukes.
Moms know what it is. Trade the building.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm around your mom, I'm gonna call you by your name, bro.
It don't bother me.
Your mama name me Corey. I'm gonna call you Corey.
It doesn't bother me one bit.
That's funny.
When I was younger, it might have bothered me, but I was stupid.
That's funny, son. Yo, how important is image versus substance in today's music? Man, image is everything in today's music. Ain't no substance right now, man. Substance is coming back. But it's coming back as certain artists. Though,
well, I want to hear your take on it because we know the blanket answer.
Yeah.
But what's the behind it?
Because man, I'll say, dog, look at Cardi B's project. Cardi B shit has been.
I heard it was good.
No, it's very good. It's actually very, very good. It's very good. but it's image based. They tried to roll out her marketing imagery based and didn't lean on the music, which the project sold well first week if you look at first week sales and all that goofy shit. But if you
them numbers is kind of weird, son.
If you look at that, no, I give her legit, but a lot of it is, to be totally honest, a lot of it is from the singles that she put out prior to. So what you do is you take a single that's did well, that already was platinum when it was already out, take the ISRC codes, throw it on the album. Guess what? Now your album's platinum. So that's where the shit get a little fugazi.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But then you look at the rest of the singles on there, you'll see the stream counts.
That's what
we
doing.
Like
okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I've done that for artists where we took the single that was out. The single that was out did 500,000 in streams, and it did a couple other numbers and some other things, purchases and things of that nature. We threw that shit right on the project, threw the same ISRC code right on the project, and guess what? It boosted the project. Project automatic boost. You know what I mean? It's an automatic boost. Is it fair? Maybe not,
Yeah,
but it's a
fair?
part of the business.
Everybody has the same rules of engagement.
Yup, especially if you're independent, play the same game.
Man,
but it's image. It's all image based. It's definitely all image based more than substance, because you, like you said earlier, you need something for TikTok. You got the labels telling you we need something for TikTok. I don't know what they're gonna do when TikTok. Hopefully TikTok don't go anywhere. But I don't know what they're going to do.
They keep saying that. It's supposed to be going by now.
Yeah, they keep renewing it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they keep renewing it. They renewed it.
Hey, man. I like TikTok.
They trying to make American company buy it. They trying to make them sell to American company. And they like, we're not selling. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. If TikTok goes, cool. I'm cool with it. But I like TikTok.
A lot of it changed. Me too.
For me.
Me too. But yeah, you got to have a social media song. You got to have certain things, certain algorithm based things for, they chase an algorithm shit now. So
what does that mean for the older artists, the legacy artists as they call them?
You adapt or you continue doing what you normally do.
You said adapt or?
Yep, or continue doing what you normally do.
Then what makes people give up on doing what they've been doing?
Man, I don't know, man. I say this with older artists.
What carrot are they chasing?
Oh, I don't know. Because the sad part of this, and this is something that we talked about for the longest, you at a certain age, you've been doing this for a certain amount of time, you have a fan base, continue attacking your fan base. A lot of people our age and older, they're not, I'm 44, so I act like I'm old as hell, but still, a lot of people our age and older, they're not chasing social media. A lot of us, so we got a couple of old ones that chasing social media trends. We're not chasing to see our favorite artists on social media. We got money. We not broke. So go towards your core audience. Have your website. Like you just said, you signed up for someone's mailing list you know nothing about. So you will sign up for a mailing list.
Yeah, I did.
You will sign up for a mailing list for artists that you know about, that you will spend money for. Tack that. Focus on that. Do the shows and things. Stop thinking that you can still do arenas. You can't do arenas. Dumb that bitch back down some. Do intimate locations that you just said. Eric Roberson. Eric Roberson plays nothing but intimate locations.
Kills it too.
Yup. He doing live band. He can sing his ass off.
Band is nice.
He going to work. He been doing that for a very long time.
And always does a dope hip hop tribute as well.
Every time.
Dope.
And guess what? It be packed. It be people in there. It be people enjoying. He fucking got a studio here in North Carolina, so right in Raleigh. He be here a lot. So he be around. So now you got, but he's 49 years old. So he's 49 years old. He's attacking his demographic, and at the same time, he's bringing someone new and young, or not even young, just someone new you never heard of, that's also bringing a level of artistry that you can hear and listen and enjoy. So now what you do is this. You're now meeting your fan base, and now you're introducing your fan base to somebody else, and then now you're growing their fan base in return. When they do the next show, they got more people at the show on top of the people that you already got for you to come. Attack it like he's been doing, like you said, he's been doing that for years. Doing that for a long time. Build your fucking network. Yeah, build your network. Yeah. But no, why you got artists that's been legacy artists for years still chasing that high, like T.I. Always been a fan of T.I. T.I. sometimes I feel like he still think he's the rubber band man. Fam, you not the rubber band man no more, son. You not that nigga no more, son. I still want to hear your music. I still want to see you perform because you actually put on a good show. But you can't be thinking yo, bro, I saw you going to a golf thing with high white socks and your shirt tucked in, looking crazy with them locks. It's like, my nigga, bro, I appreciate you, but you're not the same dude. I want to see, if I'll come to your show, cater to your current fan base and keep growing that. But no, you're still chasing trend base.
He's still doing comedy?
Yeah, he's still doing comedy. Me and the wife went to the comedy show. It wasn't bad. It wasn't nothing, no blowout. I'm jumping up. Oh man, my heart hurt and laugh. But it was like, yo, this shit is good. He's actually doing a phenomenal job. You know that laugh, dog. You know that laugh where you fucking busting out, bro.
Nigga said my heart hurt.
You about rolling, son. You know that laugh.
I don't see T.I. making me laugh like that.
Me neither.
But yeah.
But he gonna give you a good laugh. It was a good laugh. I think he was drinking a little too much. He was doing a little too much, but he was doing his motherfucking thing. He was doing his thing. It wasn't bad. And his openers, his comedy opener, people that performed before him, they were real good. They were real good. So it was a build-up.
A T.I. project would work now?
I think it would be, bro, because what he did on Young Thug album was pretty good.
Did you listen to Jeezy?
Yeah, I listened to Jesus Project. It was a mixtape, but yeah, I listened to it. I'm a Jeezy fan.
I've heard both sides.
Yeah, I'm a Jeezy fan. Both sides of what?
People that loved it, and people that didn't like it call it trash. But that's everything to me.
Yeah, that's everything. But I think this.
But I hate when people call projects trash, bro.
It was this with Jeezy. When artists name projects a certain thing, in people's mind, that's what we looking for from you. This project wasn't that. He just took a bunch of.
What you call it, Snowman again?
Yeah, he called it something to snow,
What
and
you
it
talking
wasn't
about,
the
dope?
same. Not really. But it was all past tense based.
I think a lot of younger people want him to talk about the same topic range.
It ain't the young people that want him to talk about the same topic range.
No, I'm talking about the young people that I said called it trash. I'm talking about a specific group of young people I heard calling it trash. They wanted to hear Jeezy talking that street shit because they still believe in that stuff like it's real. You know what I'm saying? And there's people our age that feel the same thing.
I don't really listen. I don't really, I don't as much as I used to. I don't talk to a bunch of young niggas like that no more, especially musically.
No, I'm talking about social media. These like people like be like your son or something like that. That's 25, 30 that
them niggas
still be thinking they can rap. I be hearing their opinions and I'm thinking like,
my life. The nigga rap wise, he did a great job. The problem is this, bro. It was a lot of the records. You know what he did, bro? He filled up a lot of the project with older records, like older songs, and he just rapped over the like. You remember the old records that you would hear?
He was rapping over instrumentals.
Yeah. So it wasn't him. It wasn't.
I thought it was new material.
Nah, it was no new material. It was new material at the end. It was 3 songs at the end that was new records, and those were the records I wanted to hear from. I'm just thinking that this project would be.
He made records off of old records.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't listen to it. So
but when I mean old records, I mean like old school artist records that you wanted to throw some rap verses on.
Yeah, he rapped over some instrumentals.
Yeah, that's what he did.
So he was trying to give
it was a mixtape. It was a mixtape.
So he was really trying to give the Gangsta Grills feel.
Yes. But it wasn't what everybody thought. Because when him and Drama did they did 2-3 Gangsta Grills, but when him and Drama did it was records. It was like records that he was crafting, but they didn't make the album, but they was the product.
No, that's why I thought they were records, because from my recollection, Gangsta Grills was all original material.
It wasn't that. Yeah. It wasn't that.
Okay.
It wasn't that. The last 3 records on that, I mean, dog, I've listened to, I'm a Jeezy fan, so I'm still listening to the project regardless. But I know I'm bouncing directly to the records that I know I want to hear from Jeezy. So that's what I do. I
was never a huge Jeezy fan, but I don't dislike him either, because he got some joints that I got on my playlist.
Right. Let me see. I'm trying to find I don't want to click the whole album. So when they got down to Keep That Same Energy, that record was original. Keep That Same Energy, Thug Life Again, and Back for More. Those were original records. Everything, but that was song 14, 15, 16. Everything else wasn't.
Do you think some of the fans, and I hate that word fans, let's say the hip hop listeners, have an issue with artists as they mature?
Yeah, they don't want you to mature. People had an issue with the Jay-Z album that he did where he was all grown up on. Like, yo, we don't want to hear that Hove. We don't want to hear that.
Yeah, the four.
I love that album.
I thought that shit was hard.
Me too. But no one wanted that. No one wanted to hear that project because it was too grown. Like, that's not the Jay-Z we want to hear.
So hip hop has no chance to grow up.
But see, the problem is the people that complained about that was the old niggas. It wasn't even the young niggas.
That's the
young
wild part.
niggas were the ones that actually enjoyed 444. They want to hear that side of Hove. It was the old niggas that had an issue. The people that stuck in 88. It's like, bro, why are we still there? Why are we still in 88? Why are we still chasing that feeling? I don't want to hear reasonable doubt Jay-Z in 2025.
Not from Jay-Z.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that.
No,
That shit fire. You know, reasonable doubt was fire, but that means that nigga didn't grow. I don't want to hear the
I like hearing growth from different artists.
Me
man.
too.
I like hearing them take topics or take a piece of their life and put it into something.
Just imagine you listening to In My Lifetime Jay-Z in 2025. So. A Hard Knock Life Jay-Z.
It's not gonna sound right.
It's not gonna be right, bro.
It's gonna look crazy.
Fucking Volume 1 and all them. 444, Magna Carta were pretty good albums.
Hey, I like them. I like the new stuff Nas is doing.
Yeah.
We spoke on it before. I like the Ghost and Raekwon. I like hearing music that seems to be a representation of you, not you trying to appease this crowd over here.
You today.
If you really tuned in with hip hop, man, you can tell when people are just trying to reach out. Like when I hear Busta Rhymes, I hear him just trying to reach out to young people.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm really hearing Busta Rhymes giving us a Busta Rhymes album. And that's just my opinion. Some of you might disagree,
bro.
But that's my only problem with Busta. I just feel he's trying to reach a younger audience.
I'll be cool, Busta.
And you already have a fan base, bro.
If he did pass the Cavassier shit, I'll be happy with that.
That was a good record.
That was it was a good record.
But I'm saying this, I still would want Busta to have fun.
Yes.
You know, he's a have fun guy. Cool. But damn, man. Them ain't Busta Rhymes albums, man.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a reach for something.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, it don't even work. So I don't understand why old heads be reaching for the younger crowd. They don't want us to be them. If they are tuned in with something we do, it's because they appreciate the representation of ourselves, not you trying to be them.
Yep, I agree. I totally agree. Hey, man, and what more can we say? On this next one, man, how often do we as black men truly check in on our mental health and not just say, I'm good? I say I'm good all the time, and I don't be good. So
we're programmed to say that, and I got G-checked by management on that.
I got checked just recently by my wife about that.
And I had to fall back. I said, well, maybe I'm not, but you know, I'm not hurting, but there's some things that need to be worked out. I guess could turn into a hurt if they're not taken care of.
I get it.
I keep acting like they're not here.
I get it.
What happened was, I'm gonna tell you this. What happened? There was an article about clutter.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying when you allow clutter in your home, a lot of times it's a sign of depression oncoming or going through something when you just live within clutter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at the article, but then I looked at it again, and I was like, as much as I want to deflect that shit, there's truth to that.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
'Cause when you come home to a clean home, it's a different thought process. You think clearer. You know,
it's just your work environment, where you work at, what you do in your circle, your little work area. If that shit cluttered, I know if my work area is cluttered, that means I got way too much going on. I'm mentally fucked up, and I need to get this. I need to line it back up.
Yeah, but a lot of times we don't think of it that way.
That's true.
You know, we don't think of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you think of life. I give an example. When we were younger, when you used to hoop, you know what I'm saying? You had a schedule.
Yeah.
You knew when you got up. You got outside. You knew what you was doing. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? You was always cooking. Now, as an adult, when you have the freedom to do what you want to do, a lot of people do nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. You know, it's the devil's playground. You know what I'm saying? And
that's true.
That's when a lot of things set in. Inactivity sometimes shows you're not really that good. I mean, you got days you got to have your rest and your downtime, yeah. But some people, downtime is like a lifestyle.
I can't knock
Isolation becomes a lifestyle.
I can't knock it. I learned this because even my wife and I, we talked about it on our pod, where it was like, I've learned to trust her with my emotions and feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because I told her, I said, I've never been trustworthy to women, to anyone.
But if you can't do that, you got the wrong person.
Right. Anyone. I've never been trustworthy to anyone with my emotions and feelings. And I say a lot of times, especially with women, because we're around y'all the most, we entrust y'all, and sometimes y'all don't receive it well, so it make us don't want to do it again. And I brought up a point where that happened with us, where it was like, all right, you kept asking me to give you my feelings, tell you how I feel. You know things ain't good. You know something is wrong with you, because I know I normally just be quiet. I just get quiet and I just keep my head down and I try to fight through it. I told her it was a time where I gave that to you and you fucked it up. And when you fucked it up, I went back to regular. Like, okay, this is better for me. Let me.
But I'll say this, not to cut you off, but to piggyback on and throw this in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just as we have to learn to communicate that, they have to learn how to listen and absorb it.
That's why I told her.
So we're both working on this here. This isn't me working on telling you something and you sit there and tell me, oh, that's stupid.
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
I don't understand how you feel that way.
I don't want to hear that.
I'm not going to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm never talking to you again.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And I told her
we
that.
still married, but I ain't talking to you no more.
Right. Exactly. And I told her that. I said, for years, I just didn't talk to you. I didn't tell you nothing that was going on. Everything was super. I told her I never talked to you about anything that I had going on.
I'll just go downstairs.
Personally, I just deal with it.
I'll go downstairs.
Anything family related, we kept going, this, that, and the third, until I broke down. And then I told you, you know what I'm saying, and told you how I felt. And I said, now you do a better job. She said, I admit, I do a better job of that.
That's another uncomfortable conversation
you got to have.
That needs to be made comfortable.
Yes,
like, I want to reach out and tell you shit.
Yeah, but you don't make that shit easy.
But you got to learn how to listen to understand before you place judgment before I finish speaking.
Right.
Because I need to feel a safe space to say what I have to say.
Yes.
And just like I have to learn how to communicate better, you have to learn how to listen better.
Right.
And maybe I got to learn how to listen better too.
Right.
But that should be our process. We're trying to improve day to day.
Right.
It's just in a situation where I don't talk enough.
Right. And it's funny because she even said, like, she broke down how I listen well. She able to break down and give me, and tell me things, and I listen well, and I do this, that, and the third, and I'm easy to communicate with. And I said, but I told her, I said, but I needed to feel the same.
Those conversations trigger me. I'm gonna tell you why they trigger me. Trigger.
All right.
I keep telling y'all, old niggas is tired, yo. We gonna listen. We're gonna interject good shit.
You're right.
And we're gonna be there. Cause we old. We done been in the league 20 years.
Yeah.
We retired.
Mad layups.
Some of us got jerseys in the rafters. Some of us, don't. You know what I'm talking about?
Mr. Get Bitches.
Some of us in the Hall of Fame. But we tired.
From 98 to
y'all don't understand it, man. Like,
I was Mr. Kid Bitches.
Yeah, man, we retired, man. We don't mind hearing what your day is like.
Don't mind. Sit right down.
Hearing you complain about the situation that we think ain't shit, but we still hearing you.
And listening to you talk shit about your coworkers
we
and
all
how they
in
did
that
something.
shit.
And 9 times out of 10, you was wrong. But I ain't gonna tell you was wrong.
We'll go along with you. I know you cursed her out. What? I know she ain't try you again. Come on. I know it wasn't Sheila. Sheila ain't shit. I know you told her this time, though. I know that's right, baby. I know that's right. Man, if this bitch don't shut her ass up, she gonna get fired.
We need that little bit of money. You better shut up.
Eat that goddamn job. But that's the beauty of relationships, though. We growing.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? And acknowledging the fact we both got to grow.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
I like that.
Next topic, last topic, and then we're going to get into walk with me or nah, B. All right. How can therapy, prayer, or even creative outlets like music and fitness help us release trauma instead of holding it in? For me, all encompassing for me. I honestly, I think for you as well, because a level of therapy helps. I pray every single day. I pray. I don't believe in I don't believe in any religion, really. You know what I mean? I'll read a lot of different books, but I believe in the higher power. So I pray to that higher power constantly. Thank that higher power for waking me up, and thank that higher power for my day. Music, man. If I'm not listening, I'm just writing, or I'm just engulfed with it, and then just creative. I'm super creative, so I'm always doing something. I might be too creative where a lot of shit just don't come out because I'm overly working it. But it's for me, it's therapeutic. And fitness, I was gonna bring up, even with the gym, I feel like because I played sports and how much I worked out, I felt for granted how therapeutic working out is, because I fell off. I fell off after breaking my leg. I fell off like a motherfucker. I was depressed because I couldn't do the same shit that I used to do when I go hoop. It just wasn't. It didn't feel right. But bro, when I go work out for 3 days, take a day off, and you start to see and feel results, and you're stronger, and you back moving a little bit, of your agility is back up. Yo, that shit just feels so much better. You feel more like yourself every day. That shit is therapeutic, man. Them outlets work, man. They help clear a lot of trauma, and a lot of us got trauma. There's a lot of shit mentally that I ain't gonna lie, I be fucked up a lot of times. I be fucked up 85% of the time, but when I go do something that I love to just kind of release some of that shit feels so much good. It feels so much better, I mean.
So much good.
Yeah,
that's real. When that shit feels so much good,
yeah,
it's real.
It's real.
That's real right there. Shit, that shit so much good, nigga. Shit, so much good.
Stupid.
Word. But yeah, I mean, when I had a period of time when I had lost 100 pounds, that's just, alcohol and abusing alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just make you see life different. You look in the mirror, you don't really know that person. You look at times where you might have spazzed out and blacked out on people. You can even look at the kind of people you're around, male and female, the kind of surroundings. You can look at what your household is turning to, what your relationships with your loved ones is turning to. My relationships with all the people that I cared about were hurting within that time. But everybody has to find their own balance.
I agree.
Health and wellness is something everybody should have some level of care to, whatever care you have with that.
Right.
But for me, the gym was relaxing. When I used to go for walks, it was relaxing, man. Just, listening to the music that I enjoy. Driving is relaxing.
Yeah.
And sometimes sit on my porch with a cigar is relaxing. Just being outside with nature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all have to find whatever it is, that fine tunes us. It's all different. Some people, they do nothing but come home and watch TV. That's not actually a healthy activity.
No.
But I'm not knocking anyone if that's
clear
what
your
works
mind.
for you.
Mm-hmm.
And what is interesting to me is the majority of the people, I'll use the word majority, that tell me they don't have time to go to the gym, they're up to date on every show on Netflix.
Yep.
They know every release date on Amazon Prime. So
you're
spending 5-6 hours every day watching TV.
Yo, a good gym run, or just you ain't gotta be in that long. That's one thing I took from him. It's those days where you don't feel like really going to the gym.
Best workouts.
30 minutes, man. Just go in there, get it out, get up out of there. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
You breathing hard when you leave. You like, I feel good right now.
That's why I do giant sets, man. I'm in and out in 30 minutes, man. And people that claim to be workout guys get mad at me because I don't have a story that's going to make you feel good, bro. I don't drink a bunch of protein. I don't take a bunch of pills and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm plant-based, so I don't eat beef, chicken, and all that shit. I don't eat raw eggs. I don't do none of this crazy shit y'all niggas be doing, son. I don't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't take crazy creatine. You know what I mean? I drink Rise coffee in the morning. I mean, I do pre-workout sometimes, but I work out after work. I give a hard 30 minutes, bro, and I'm out. Sometimes I stop at 25.
Yeah.
Some days I stop at 15, bro. If I feel like I'm
done,
on my shoulder, on my elbow feel a little funny. Hell, I'm old. Some days I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do one more set. I'm gonna go hard and I'm out. And
bro,
I'm out.
I was with the dumbbells because I raised up my my weight amount. So I'm over there with the dumbbells. I'm on my back and I'm going up. I finished the set. My elbow. I said, man, fuck this shit. I'm done. I've been there. I've been there 40. I've been there 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm done. I'm going home, bro. I'm about to pull something.
It might be nothing, but the fact that you did that 20 minutes or that 30 minutes is more than what you used to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I look at it like this. I don't have a game on Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word up.
I don't have a stage to walk on and compete.
Mm-mm.
The hard part of fitness, I did already. You know what I'm saying? There's different things I'm going to change. You know what I mean? I'm going to get back into my walking and shit like that. I'm going to get back into running steps and shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Some days you don't feel it.
Yo, I did something.
But just be consistent.
You're right. I did something. I was going to talk to you about it, man. So I was like, I was on this app that I was using just to kind of regulate my exercises and what I'm doing. And if the app was working and I started making some changes in there, you know what I did, bro? I went on Copilot I typed in, give me a 3-day push pull workout.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Bro, so they gave me the 3-day, right? Gave me a 3-day workout.
Uh-huh.
So I tried that. I tried each day. So the first day was a push. Second day was a pull. The third one was
Third day's legs, right?
yeah, it was legs.
Yeah.
Yep, it was legs. Yep, you were like, you know it.
Push pull leg. That's all I do.
And bro, I ain't going front, bro. That was a goddamn good exercise breakdown. And I only did it for 40 minutes. I said 40-minute breakdown.
So when I tell you it ain't good enough for you,
I told you a bunch of times.
see,
I told you a bunch of times how your push pull was helpful, but you ain't gave me exercises to work on. You just told me some shit and it was like, yeah, man, you do you push pull, you do. And I even changed up how I do my back with the joint. I pulled down here. I changed up that because I used to do it a little bit different, but I did it based on what you said, and it's been workful. It's helpful.
He said he listened to me, so I'm cool.
It's helpful. I've expressed that on multiple podcasts that your push pull. You was like, yeah, you finally listened to me.
Yeah. True indeed.
But you know what I mean? But I needed a little bit more, and it was helpful.
For a busy person,
Yes.
that's all you need. And I'm going to tell you why so many people quit. They look at Muscle and Fitness magazines and all this shit, and they put you on these 6-day splits.
Nah.
You are going to quit.
Quit easily.
You're going to quit. You talking about going to the gym, lifting weights for 6 days?
Bro, I told the
past
AI.
the age of 40?
I told the AI how old I was.
Yeah.
I put my weight and then I put my target weight, what I want my target to be. And it spit out a 3-day plan for me when it came to that. And it asked me, do I want meal prep ideas?
Nah, the tools are here. That's why I'm just. If you want to sit here and watch TV 6 hours a day, that's cool. The tools are here.
Walk.
I got days I go to the gym where I do a set. I do a giant set, which is 3 exercises in one set, and I do one more set, and I go home.
A giant set should be real, son.
You know what I'm saying? Because after
And
that
that's
giant
one.
set, and I'm talking about
You doing multiple joints in
after
one
working an 8-10 hour shift, I do that. So I'm tired when I get in there.
Right.
So after I do 20, 30 minutes, sometimes 45 if I'm feeling good. You know, sometimes you be in the gym, your surroundings be going hard. You know what I'm saying? Old nigga gotta say something.
yo,
you know what I'm saying?
That happened to me the other
You know what
day.
I'm talking about?
That
Like,
happened to me the other day, man.
yeah.
A dude I worked with at the city of Raleigh back in the day. He was in there working. I mean, him just got done talking, quick little 10-minute conversation. And then he was working out, and it was funny, bro, because I'm over there doing my exercises. I got my hood on. He got his hoodie on. And I kept, you know how you feel somebody looking at you?
I don't like that shit.
So I look, this nigga done turn his weight up. He going hard. So I was like, oh, shit, okay. Now I'm going hard. I'm getting to it. He over there getting to it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm on there. He looking at me. He going up his weight. But then you see him like his arms doing this here because he upped to my weight. And he bigger than me. He upped to my weight because you fussed at me. You told me, you saw my one video.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, bro. You got to put more weights on that, man. I don't know what you're doing them pussy ass shit.
Yeah, this nigga was. I ain't even gonna say how much he had, but I'm like,
it was some bullshit. It was just 45 plates on each side. It wasn't nothing serious. But so I done been upping my weight a lot lately. So I'm over there with the dumbbells. I'm getting in. He about as tall as I am. He over there trying to lift what I'm lifting. I'm smiling to myself. I'm like,
you gotta lift what
ready.
you know.
You ain't ready for that yet, boy.
I don't like when dudes chest me. I'm gonna tell you this happened to me recently. There's a dude I don't like the new trainers at my gym.
Okay.
They're all black guys.
Mm-hmm.
They play the music like way too loud, and they be playing all that bullshit.
Yeah.
But they have every right to do that. They membership just like me, so I don't be tripping. I actually don't even put in my earbuds. I just use that as motivation to hurry up and get the fuck out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it was 225 plates on a curl bar, and he was training to be white women. You know, white women always trying to flirt with niggas. Bro.
Yeah.
So she says, I know that's you lifting that. I said, nah, baby, that's too light for me. I put 45 plates on each side. She said, oh, my God. Here go the trainer. You lift that 1,000 times, it'll get heavy. I said, man, you lift your arm with no weight 1,000 times, it'll be heavy.
Yeah.
I said, I work out any kind of way. But after he said that, oh, man, I ain't lift up number heavy shit the whole day until I got out of there, bro. I picked up them 120s on the incline, just did them shit like 15 times. When I got out of there, I was almost dead. Yo, I ain't been that tired a long time.
Man, I ain't fucking with you. I ain't going nowhere near one.
You're not supposed to. This is my thing. And Jay be killing me. Jay will walk past me in the gym and say, I ain't doing all that shit. He be like, I had my man with me one time. We was doing the tricep. Jay was watching. Jay said, nah, y'all niggas crazy.
I got newfound respect for Jay. I can't front. Newfound respect.
That's my guy, man.
Dude.
Jay, my guy, man.
Yeah, I mean, real cool guy, man. I fuck with that.
He just got that shell, man, like a lot of us have when we've been through shit, man. It's just hard to break that shell. And once you get to know people,
right.
Nah, he
I
cool.
don't want you to get a
us.
big head, Jay, but if we ever decided that we wanted to bring a third person as a permanent guest, he would be it.
Nah, Jay, good money, man. He good money.
He would definitely be that. He fit in right well with us.
His wife, man, cool too.
All right, let's jump right into it, man. We're gonna jump into this one. It is Walk With Me or Nah.
Nah, B, you need to relax.
Yep. So first one, Victor Wembanyama will be a top 10 player in the league within 2 seasons. I'll just walk with me. I say less than 2 seasons.
I saw a clip of him in practice. I said he plays different in practice, and it's only practice, but still he plays different in practice.
I think he found
he don't dribble around people no more.
He found himself. He found his game.
He backed somebody down and knocked him out of bounds and dunked on him and looked at him. I said, "Wait a minute, bro, it's preseason."
Yeah, nah. Son found his game. He don't win.
He got
worked out with the Buddha
Fox now
monks
too.
He done worked out with the Buddha monks.
No, that's crazy.
he did
do that.
He overseas getting it together, bro. He been coming and working out with working out with KG. You say what you want to say about Kevin Garnett. Bro gonna put that energy in you.
Well, one thing I will say about him, he has respectable energy.
Yes.
People actually like him.
Yes.
And he's not going around just pissing off people on some arrogant shit.
He don't do that.
Yeah, and
he don't do that at all.
He's a true professional. I like that.
Still in shape, still ready. So I say walk with me. We gonna walk that one.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Ja Morant's off-court image will keep him from being a franchise cornerstone. Walk with me again.
Yeah. I think he's done.
Yeah, we walking.
I think he's done.
We strolling.
Yeah, we two-stepping.
Making our way downtown.
And I like watching him play, but I think
I love his game.
He's his own problem, and his father ain't making it no better.
Yeah, he won't be on Memphis.
His pops need to relax. That might be good for him.
Yeah.
Go another team. But I don't know.
As much as I hate to say about his pops, I will agree. His pops need to
I liked his pops at first.
Me too.
Then after a while, it's like, come on, son, relax.
You're fucking up your son's career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's our segment. Walk with me or nah, B. You need to relax. And at this moment, we walking. We strolling. We definitely strolling. All right, man. In the pod, bro. Talk to us. Give us some words of encouragement.
All right, many of us are holding on to grief. I mean, those of you that watch the show, you know I lost my father. I was going to get into this grief counseling therapy 3-session kind of thing with a friend of mine that lost his mother a year ago. And the thing with grief, man, we all grieve different. We all wear pain different. But the thing of it is, those of you that haven't experienced grief, you have loved ones that are there. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate that time, because when that person leaves, what you have are those memories. What you have is that guidance, if that's a person of guidance, or what you have is that love you shared. And when they leave, these documented memories are what give you strength now. From my own perspective, that's what gives me strength now. Damn, I fucked the mic up. That's what gives me strength now. You know, I wear my daddy watch almost everywhere I go. I forgot it today. I'm tight. I mean, that I gain strength from that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the issues we had from son and father, I remember those documented memories of good time, the love that was shared, the guidance that was given. Some of you are going through those times now, and you take them for granted, and you don't benefit from them because you walk away from them. You get so caught up in your own life, you lose track of what the universe has put in place for you to guide you through the journey that you're going through. And that person will be taken away from you one day. And the love you share and the documents you share are going to lessen that grief when that person leaves. Because grief is going to hit you one day. And grief is something that I can't explain to you, because we all handle it and take it differently. So there's two levels to that. Love your loved ones while they're here. And when that grief does hit, understand that person that loves you, they don't want you sitting here crying because they're gone. They want you to keep moving on with the guidance and the lessons that they taught you. They want you to move on and honor their legacy, honor their existence. You know what I'm saying? Honor the things y'all talked about together that you said you want to do in life. They want to see you move forward. And some of you believe in heaven, some of you don't. But either way, whether you believe in the ancestors or however, that person is looking down on you, that person is watching you. You should honor that every step of the way. I honor you on your journey. I honor my brother on his journey. We need to honor each other on a journey and continue to uplift and inspire each other.
Yep. I totally agree. Well, this is the Black Male Podcast. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
And we out, man. We catch y'all next week.
Yo.
Peace.